going on, Couch Potatoes? Thank you for joining your boy once again on Christopher's Couch. I am, of course, the one and only Christopher. And I know I've been on a milk carton for weeks. I know I got people commenting, asking where am I, where have I been? And sad truth is, I decided to step away from YouTube for a while. And this isn't something that I just woke up and decided I don't want to do anymore. It's just a bunch of things that just been building up over time since I started, and I feel like right now it's just really the time that I need to just take a break from it. I'm definitely not quitting YouTube, for sure not quitting YouTube, just taking a hiatus from it. And to be honest with y'all, I don't know when I will be back to doing YouTube, but I know that when I do come back to it, it's definitely gonna be under better circumstances. There are a bunch of things that just brought me to this decision, and it has a lot of things to do with YouTube's policies, their rules and regulations, stuff like that. And just recently, I mean, all of that just built up to the point where I just said, man, I really just need a break from this. And I just felt like, when I first started doing YouTube, and I do love it. It's a good way for me to vent. I love voicing my opinion, and I love hearing other people's opinions. But when I first started, it's one of those things where it was just so easy. It was just so easy to do. It wasn't hard. I felt like their rules just weren't like they are today. They were less restricted. I could upload my content and people could just enjoy it and go about their day. But as time progressed, my content their rules started changing and stuff like that. And it just started to annoy me. I'm not gonna lie to you all. There are times where I would be at work and I just get notification after notification of my content just being taken down. I mean, if you go to my channel right now, I have done every episode of this season of The Flash, but I think you will only find maybe 1 or 2 episodes on there, maybe 3. That's because they have taken them all down. I was at work, phone started blowing up. I'm like, what is this? Taken down, YouTube taken down, copyright, all of that. That was weeks ago, and I actually, I was just like, I'd call my friend up and be like, man, this is just so annoying. It's so annoying. And what's so annoying about it is because it'd be random. I'm not gonna lie, I've had content taken down before. They basically took down all my Teen Wolf. You probably would have not even known that I did reactions to Teen Wolf, because I don't even think there is a Teen Wolf episode left on my channel. Maybe, if anything, maybe there's one, and they'll probably take that down in the next week or 2. But they've taken down my Teen Wolf videos, basically a whole season or 2. I think I've done 1 season or 2 seasons. I can't remember. I know I did 1 for sure, and it could have been the last one. They basically took that down. I've done Power. They've taken down so many of my Power videos. They took down my Flash for this season. They took down some for last season. They took down basically majority of them for this season. I think there's like 1 or 2 left, maybe, if any. They've taken down Supernatural TV shows. But the real thing that just got me heated was I was actually doing Supernatural like 3 weeks ago. I was doing Supernatural, live reacting to it, and my phone just started blowing up notifications, and I look, and oh my god, this pissed me off so much. I think I even threw my phone that day. They just started wiping out my Arrow live, like all my Arrow videos for this season. They did some for last season. They just started taking down all my Arrows. I am not gonna lie to you all. When I saw that, man, I instantly stopped doing my Supernatural video. I said, you know what? Fuck this. That's exactly what I said, and I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I haven't been on my channel since then. I haven't. I was just like, man, this is BS, and led me to this point where I just need to take a break. Like I was saying, you know, a few years ago it was just so easy. Now it's just like, and the thing is, it's so random. It's so random because you never, like, I never know when they're gonna do it. And the thing is, I keep my content. You know, when I do a live reaction, I keep that content. Once I upload it, I keep it until the next week. So I keep the content for a week. But just in case they take it down, maybe the next day or next couple of days, I can re-edit it and upload it right then and there. But after a while, it got to the point where, you know, hey, they started taking down my episode, the first episode. Okay, that was last month. There's nothing I can do about that. And I'm not gonna lie, when I first started YouTube, when they started taking down my stuff, like later, like when they started taking down Teen Wolf, this last season of Teen Wolf that I did, I'm not gonna lie, I was like, I don't care. Teen Wolf is done with, so I don't care. But the more I started, you know, getting into YouTube, it became one of those things where, like, well, you know what? When I speak to somebody, I might run into somebody on the street like, hey, you know, what kind of shows you watch? Because I do videos, I do live reactions. Well, hey, I watch Teen Wolf. Well, what can I say? I could say, you know, I did live reactions to Teen Wolf. How do you like it? Like, what did you like about it? You know, go to my channel, check them out. But when they've taken them all down, they go to my channel, they're not gonna see anything. So, what I was trying to say was, you know, when I first started it, I didn't care. You know, I didn't care when they started taking down 2 seasons ago of Teen Wolf or The Vampire Diaries or something like that. But after I started, you know, maturing more as far as into YouTube, it's like, you know what, I'm doing this. You know, I'm putting time into this. I'm putting time into actually sitting down watching these shows. I could be out, you know, having fun or doing something like that, but instead I'm sitting down here, I'm watching them, I'm editing them, all to upload them. This is my content that I'm taking my time into doing. And by the time somebody go check out my channel, I'm not gonna have anything to show for it. And that's kind of the way I've been looking at it as of lately. Like, you know, what do I have to show for it? Down there, I've done every episode of The Flash up to like 3 weeks ago. But you could go to my channel and you wouldn't have no clue of it. You wouldn't. And that just really just made me so angry. I was like, no, I definitely need to step away from this right now before I drive up to YouTube headquarters and give them a piece of my mind. But that along, those were the main points. You know, when they really started taking down Arrow, I love me some Arrow. I mean, I love all the shows. I love all the shows equally. But man, just seeing your hard work just be erased like that, just be erased. You know, they blocked them, took them down. There's nothing I could do. And for some of them, it's like, I don't even have these episodes. I don't have that content anymore. I don't have that episode anymore. I don't have my reaction to it anymore because I damn near deleted them, you know? So that is really what just took me over the edge. But there are other things. But I don't want this video to be long or anything. So I'm gonna just leave it at that as being the real main reason. You know, I think of it like a portfolio, and they're just deleting, they're erasing, they're shredding everything that I have to show for my hard work, you know, like a resume, and they're just wiping it away. And I'm not gonna lie, I've tried ways to prevent that type of stuff. You know, I have a friend who's deeply into YouTube, and he give me tips, help me, you know, try and get over ways of them copywriting, because for one, I'm not making money off of that. I'm not making money off of CW. I've never gotten a check from YouTube. Everything I did was out of this becoming a hobby, this doing something that I love. Never was I doing it for the money. They never paid me or anything like that. So it's not like they were taking that away from me by taking down my videos, you know? So basically, all of that just got me to this point, and it's like I actually lost my train of thought real quick. What was I actually about to say? Damn. That was the reason, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, that's what I was saying. So my friend would tell me ways to, you know, kind of be low key or stay under the radar. And it'd be stuff that I felt like diminish the quality of the videos, you know. When I've always had it to where you could hear, you know, you as the listener, the viewer could hear what's actually going on. And I started getting to the point where I'd have to lower the volume so low that you all couldn't hear it, you know. I'd have to change the voices to sound like chipmunks, stuff like that, stuff that I really hated to do. And at the times I was doing it, and I was getting feedback for it. You know, people saying, "Hey, we couldn't hear. Hey, we couldn't see. Hey, what's going on? What is this and that?" And I value everyone's input. And the thing is, I didn't want my content on my channel to be diminished. I didn't want the value of it to just go down. You know, I wanted to improve. So that's another thing that led to this. You know, I was doing all these things to just get around YouTube, and I just felt like, man, you know, before it wasn't like this. Before I just do my thing, edit it, upload it. I didn't have to worry about all this stuff, and now all of a sudden, and the thing is, YouTube was just so inconsistent with it. Like, I edit all my videos exactly the same. I'm talking about, if I lowered the volume of the flash to 50, you know, from 100, from 1 to 100 to 50, I did Supernatural the same. I did Arrow the same, you know? So when they would take down certain videos, I'm like, okay, why are y'all doing that? They're all edited the exact same way. If you're taking out this one, why aren't you taking out? I felt like they were just picking and choosing at times, and that really didn't help. Like I said, I had no clue when they would just take my stuff down. So by the time they did, I probably didn't even have the content to re-upload it, and at times it'd just be too late to do it or anything like that. So I say all that to say, man, when I do come back to YouTube, I definitely want it to be under better circumstances. I want to be better knowledgeable of YouTube. I want to give you all better content, because there are times where I have uploaded videos and I have my mom in the back, you know, screaming at my nephew or something like that, and I just don't want that type of stuff in my videos. I mean, my neighbor's dog knows my YouTube schedule, so he'd appear, he'd make an appearance in my videos with his barking. You know, I when I come back, I definitely want better content for you all. I want my channel to be better. I want to be a better YouTuber by that time. So, you know, on this break that I am taking, I'm definitely going to be looking into better ways to be able to provide y'all with content later on down the road that won't get copyrighted. So, you know, when I'm out and I'm sharing, you know, my channel with other people, hey, you've watched The Flash? Well, hey, I did these last 3 seasons, and I want all of them to be there so they can go back to my channel and enjoy that type of stuff. But for right now, it's just really not happening. It's just really not. So I definitely do need to take this break. And I know there's a bunch of people that are gonna be mad. I did make promises. I hate making promises that I can't keep. I rarely make a promise that I don't keep, and this is definitely one of those times. I know I've told people, hey, I do reactions to this during the summer, stuff like that, and I don't think it's gonna happen, to be honest with you, and I do apologize for that. Jump into the conclusion, and the sad part is, I knew that all this stuff was building up. I really did. So I definitely, like I said, I hate disappointing people, so I'd rather say yes than no to you. So I do apologize for that. I am gonna say that for the Arrow, when Felicity has that baby, sorry, I'm definitely coming back for that. Like, I'm still uploading something special for that, for sure. Like, wouldn't miss that. No matter where I am, it's happening. I will have something for that. That I can promise you. Like, I know I'm not gonna break that promise. But other than that, man, I just want to say I'm sorry. I do thank everyone who has supported my channel. I want to thank everyone that's commented, whether it be negative, positive. I just want to thank each and every person that has shown their support. And I do have Twitter, so if you have Twitter, definitely be on Twitter. I've never really been a social type of person, but I do want to try and be more social. I do want to try and be more interactive on social media. So definitely, if you have a Twitter, follow me, because I will now be able to watch the shows live as they air, and I want to be active while they're on there, you know. So definitely hop on to that. And it sucks. I know it does. I mean, there are definitely a lot of shows that I looked forward to doing. I mean, The 100 is gonna be coming back soon. The Originals is coming back soon. Supergirl is gonna be coming back soon. So it is definitely a bunch of shows that I did look forward to doing. But I do apologize that I'm not gonna be able to do them. But before I go, I always wanted to do a Q&A video. And I've talked about doing one months ago, but I never got around to it. Just so much stuff started going on, I never got around to it. So I do want to do a last minute Q&A video. So with that being said, if you follow me on Twitter, you can ask any question that you want to ask on Twitter. If you don't have a Twitter but you're subscribed to me, you can ask any question that you want to ask on this video. You all can ask as many questions as you want, and I will answer them all next Friday. Next Friday, any question that's asked, I'll ask it, and basically that Q&A video will probably be my last video for a while. So like I said, any question that you want, ask away. And once again, I do want to thank everybody for the support. Everybody, I thank you all so much. I hope everyone stay blessed and safe, and until next time, deuces.